Hey guys, I'm Colton,
I'm Anthony.
and we're gonna do Sonic 06 Shadow, Very Hard Mode, Kingdom Valley.
Hoorah!
And we start with the hand glider section, which controls suck. I'm sorry, they suck. Do you have anything to say about them?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Yeah, well, the problem is with, like, if you want to move side to side or up and down, you go really slow, and it's like it doesn't want you to move at all. It just wants you to go straight, completely straight. You can't move. And
You can't freely choose your path, is what he's basically saying.
yeah, but
The game automatically makes you go forward,
yeah, but
and you can straight left and right, but it's just not that great.
yeah, well, defeating enemies is actually pretty easy. Like, you just pretty much hold down the R trigger.
Doesn't the missiles lock on to stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it's really easy. All you have to do is pretty much just press the R trigger the whole time, and you're good.
But for instances like what just happened there, where you just pass through the fence, like if you don't kill all the enemies, then you're basically screwed and you're gonna get hit. That's just how it is.
And they appear like 2 seconds before you pass them, so it's not like you have enough time to react and come back to hit them. But
And since you're always moving forward, it makes it even harder.
yeah, and the controls are inverted. Like, I think it's up, when you press up you go down. I believe that's how it is.
Yeah.
And it's just so inconvenient because right there, when I was just mentioned it, I went through the building, or that one part, and I didn't mean to. So I took a lot of health away, and it looked like I wasn't gonna make it, but I somehow did make it through there, thankfully.
Yeah, you did a good job mastering those difficult controls, man.
Yeah, and now you get to do Rouge. Not literally, don't take that way. I mean, like, you get to play as Rouge now. I know you don't want to comment on that.
This part's kind of difficult in the sense that for some reason I just lose my mind playing this part. It's not that difficult per se, but it's just, it really drags on too much.
Yeah, like, so Rouge says to find 3 keys, but it is very hard mode, so you actually have to find 6 keys, and, Anthony, the life count went down. We actually got another one up, Anthony's first time doing this, but he died twice. One was because of a really cool glitch that we will show off in another video, and another was because of stupidity. I think just because of the game's stupidity, not his. So, his life count is at 4, you know, because of that. And so, I think the key is free, and he goes to get a different one first. Why'd you do that again?
I really can't say, man. I was just moving on to the next one. I thought since I cleared all the enemies, I'd be good to go, but you know, I forgot the key. He reminded me, and that's why I doubled back and was like, shit, should have got that.
Well, see, we already got 2 keys now, and you get stuck in the wall, kind of.
I wasn't stuck. I was just showing off that I could go through the.
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional, was it?
It was intentional.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I mean, how did you do it?
I didn't do it per se.
Yeah, see, like that jump thing right there, where Rouge just randomly jumps up like that. That's kind of how the glitch happened.
I was just showing off some clipping.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I could have gone out of it right away, but I just decided to stay in there for a little bit longer.
He's lying. You can't do that. And you know what I hate? The placing the bombs there just takes forever. It's just like 1, 2, 3, bomb gets placed.
We should really just put it on there right away. I mean, it's a bomb. It's a
Yeah,
live bomb. Why are you
there?
like, yeah? Why are you so calm about it? You know, pick up the pace and put it down already, man.
I know, and the bomb doesn't hurt Rouge, which is understandable, but like... Oh, and by the way, the one up's supposed to be right there in that clear box that we got. And there's another one somewhere, but I don't know how to explain where it is. I miss Rouge's martial arts now.
Yeah, you were complaining about that earlier.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about how each character should have more abilities and better abilities, because they're not fully utilized in this game. I mean, Rouge, I'm just gonna use Rouge as an example since we're playing this right now. Well, I am. You can only glide and basically throw bombs. I mean, where's her martial arts, like Colton was talking about? Where is that? You know, cool stuff that made her, like, you know, somewhat different from the other characters. I mean, Knuckles has the same ability, but, you know, it was cool.
And Rouge fought with her feet, though, but, by the way, we're doing close commentary, if you didn't know. Like, with Rouge, she would, like, fight with her feet. Knuckles would, you know, use his fists. Now Knuckles has this weird punch that doesn't really even stun an enemy, or, like,
The
damage them.
The range of his punches are
too.
horrible. Absolutely atrocious.
I have never seen Knuckles this bad in a game before. And have they... Speaking of Knuckles, have they even put him in the game since Sonic 06? Put him in a freaking game, for God's sake. He's like one of the most important characters.
He should just be, you know, guarding the Master Emerald. I mean, that is his job.
Maybe that's why he's not in the other games.
You just answered your own question.
Oh, okay, well, they should still put him in. Like, just for Master Emerald purposes. I mean, has the Master Emerald been in the other games after Sonic 06? Or in Sonic 06 itself?
I mean, he's not doing a very good job if it is. Or maybe he has someone else taking care of it.
I doubt it. I mean, he's the guardian.
This game does not talk about the Master Emerald at all, so anything's up for grabs with that
Sonic
at this
Heroes
point.
didn't either, just saying. Or did it? Let me think.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't either. It's kind of like after Adventure 2, they forgot about Angel Island, and then during Sonic Heroes, they're just like, Knuckles probably can stop them eventually. He doesn't need the Master Emerald. And then, like, they're just sidekicks now. Like, Sonic and Tails are just pretty much... They're not that important now.
Anymore. I mean, they're still in the games because they're characters. I mean,
no, not Knuckles, just Tails.
Okay, well... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, even Amy is in some of them. Like, Amy is in Unleashed, and she's obviously in this game.
So is Tails, I mean.
Well, yeah,
But she just makes, like, 1 or 2 brief appearances just to consult Sonic when he's a werewolf. Or werehog, I mean.
Yeah, and to talk with Professor Pickle with Tails, so... I don't know, is there, like, a Tails-Amy thing going on?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know why you suggest that either.
I don't know. Well, I mean, it seems like Tails is spending more time with Amy than Sonic.
I mean, Sonic wants to get away from her, right?
Yeah, but I would think Tails would too. Just being like, you're always in the way, Amy. But I guess not. I guess Tails does like her. Let's stop talking about that. It's really weird.
You know what's funny is that you brought it up, so...
Yeah, I know.
Just also putting that out there.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to stop talking about it because it's a weird topic.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I like if you place multiple bombs, like if you could see right there for the split second on the upper left, the bomb will just stay in midair. It's funny.
But it's not really useful.
Well, I know it's not useful. I mean, it's just funny that it stays there. And
because it hasn't detonated yet, that's why.
I mean, why would it stay in midair though? You would think that it would drop. You know, physics. I don't know. I'm not in physics, but I'm pretty sure that's how they work. And I'm pretty sure you would go down through the gravity right there if you can keep throwing multiple bombs, but...
I thought I saw it going down.
Maybe. I mean, like, you're not really going down. Like, when you're throwing a bomb, you're in mid-air, and you throw it. You're in air for, like, 5 seconds in the same exact place.
Are we still talking about you putting a bomb on the glass? Because that's what you're doing, and that's what we were talking about.
I guess so. I don't know what we're talking about.
Well, that's what we were talking about. And then all of a sudden you make up some story about throwing bombs, and I'm like, wait, this is off topic, man. This is off topic.
It's not really. It's got bombs in it.
But we're talking about putting them on something versus throwing it. Of course, when you throw something, it's gonna go down.
Well, it's in also the relation to gravity. When I was talking about Rouge just sits there and throws it in midair.
I really don't know where we're going with this.
Well, I did, but now I forgot. Oh well. I think you're on the last key now, actually. I think, at least. And what's, with the invisible enemies, if you hit them first, usually most of the enemies around them will go away.
You mean if you destroy them first?
Yeah, if you destroy them.
Because they take about 2 hits to kill. So if you hit them one time, they'll still be there.
Yeah. I hate how, like, I hate the invisible enemies, though, like, their attack. I don't know.
The little blue lasers like that?
Yeah, I like it when you play a silver, because you can, of course, just grab all these ones and then just throw them back.
He also has that stun attack where he jumps in the air and then, like, pounds the ground with his fists, or, like, with his hand, and he grabs everything in sight, or stuns it, so, you can grab it later. Yeah, that's really useful. I use that pretty much every time I play as him.
Yeah, I know. I would too. Like, you can. I think you can also stun enemies in the air.
You can, if you're close enough.
Yeah, if you're close enough, but otherwise you can't. So, I think we're gonna have to start in the next session, so we'll be back for that. Bye.
Alright.
Alright, part 2 of very hard mode for Peanut Valley. It's 6.
Indeed.
This hovercraft section is bullshit.
Remember when I was doing this before on my first try? I got somewhat far.
Yeah, when he did this, he got pretty far, and then I stepped in and did the rest.
Yeah. This is still you playing, though.
Yeah, this is me playing right here. By the way, we don't finish the whole thing in this part because, it won't go over 11 minutes for me, so I have to split it up when we get here. Or something like that, I don't know, but, if you destroy that robot with, like, all the lasers, like the one that's different looking than the others, you get more points, and, it destroys the rest of the enemies around you, which is really nice. So like, yeah, if you destroy this one up here, the others around you will die, and you need that because the barrier is blocking you from going, and you can't, I don't think you can jump over it. Not that I know, at least. I don't even know if you have to destroy those red enemies. And I hate the hovercraft's controls, because like, if you just go off, then you could die, so you pretty much have to start moving a tiny bit, then you have to double jump. Or you have to press the jump button twice, so you'll start, so you'll go really high, and then you just hover your way down to safety. Right here, you have to, I thought I was gonna die, but I somehow didn't die. I thought that was really funny when that happened. So yeah, you have anything to say about this right now?
No, I'm just letting you talk, man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I would recommend if you're low on the HP for the hovercraft that you go get another one, because out of nowhere, there could just be this huge barrage of enemies that just come out of nowhere, and then they just start firing at you, and all of a sudden the hovercraft's down and you die as well, and it's just so annoying. How many times has that happened to me?
What?
That part I was just talking about?
What were you saying?
Like the part where a bunch of enemies just come out of nowhere and just shoot you, and then the hovercraft goes down?
Lots of times.
Yeah. And, by the way, for this section, you just stay in the hovercraft and keep doing what you did in the last section. Yeah, so, like, for that enemy right there, the one that just hovered up, if you destroy that one, then the rest will go away. See, like, how much damage just those little missiles do?
Because they're all combined.
Well, yeah, and, like, see if
they all attack you at once, I mean, it will deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, because there's more than one enemy. So yeah, you can keep racking up points by just getting that one enemy down, and it'll give you a bonus. But since I died, it won't let you. And I actually did have a life before this. I'm not talking about before the game, obviously. I'm talking about, like, I got an extra life, and then I died, so my life counts as at 8. So yeah, I'm just trying to go through here right now, and this part isn't hard. Like the part after this, he gave me a lot of trouble because I didn't know what to do. You remember that part, right?
Part with the eagle?
Yeah, right before the eagle.
Yeah, I remember that. It's kind of like I was talking about before. It's cryptic. It's like how the hell do they expect people to do this or think about that? You know?
I know.
I wonder if that's the actual way that they like envisioned people would actually complete the level. Just get on that that hover thing and just fly over that laser fence, correctly position himself between certain death and a glass door, and then just jump down on some stairs and go up, you know?
Yeah, like,
it's like, that's kind of
I
crazy.
don't even know if this part's right. Like, I would like if somebody would tell us if that's right. But, I don't know.
Yeah. How do you guys complete Sonic 06? Or complete this level, per se?
Wait, maybe I didn't get that. Oh, wait. Never mind about that extra life part. Yeah, this is the part, like, so you just get in this hovercraft and you think, well, what do I do? Do I just fly down and kill more enemies? No. What you do is this. You have to jump, and then you just hover all the way past the laser gate. After you get through the laser gate, you're just supposed to ditch the hovercraft, go down, and then proceed. How are you supposed to know this?
It's really bad.
Yeah, and you can't clip through the gate like you can for someone home. This is how you're supposed to do it.
You know, it's funny, you don't actually have to go in here. You can actually just wait outside that glass door, or I mean that door that he
Oh, no, actually, because through
Yeah,
that
you
door is
can.
the part with the eagle.
Yeah, you just wait there and the eagle will come. Just wait there. You don't even have to go anywhere.
No, because the door that opens right there on the side.
Yeah,
that's
you're already there.
No, you're not.
Once you ditch the hovercraft, you landed on that.
No, that's a.
in between.
There's a platform that's higher than that.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because you just went up from there.
Because I remember you being able. I remember you got on the eagle from there. So.
Yeah, it's from right here. See, the spring is there.
It's the same. It's
Is
the
it?
same part.
Wait,
Yeah.
no.
It's not higher. It's that exact same part. You just dropped down, so it makes it look like it was higher. It's the exact same part. Because I remember the same eagle coming by the same place, and you got it, and you didn't even go in here before. It's really flawed.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking that you're actually kind of right on this, but I'm just trying to think of it. See, look, the spring's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
could.
the same place.
Yeah, it is the same place, but you can't really jump up. See, you have to use the spring, then you go all the way around.
But you already, when you ditched the hovercraft, you were already right there on that little...
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. But see, this door wasn't open, so I don't know if you could have stayed on that one part.
You could have.
Okay, well, if you could have, then I didn't. But see, that's like so weird. Okay.
This is what happens when you play Sonic 06.
Yes, you get my point. And you see my life count went down a tiny bit. Well, isn't it obvious? I died. I can't tell if that's 8 or 6.
6.
Is it 6, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I died quite a bit because of, like, one time it's just because I ran off the ledge, during a scripted loop. And, I can't remember what the others were. That's just because that was the most recent one that I did. And this is kind of off topic, but were you serious about not letting me have any food?
I can't hold off here.
Okay.
I'll let you have some. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was just curious if you're actually kidding. I know that's kind of off topic.
Very.
Okay. Yeah.
You couldn't have waited, until this video is over to ask me that.
Yeah, we're 7 minutes in. I probably should have waited, whatever. It's just random. Yeah, for some reason now we get to play as Omega, who's probably almost as fast as Sonic, surprisingly. And I just figured out if you hold down the button, use Sapphire, you can perform like this attack that you just did right there in midair. Which, if there's like a group of enemies, it's easier to take them out that way than just shooting out of your armpit to fire at them. Well, that's what you're doing. You're like firing out of your armpit. It's like armpit hair attack, armpit hair attack.
I think he goes like, he shoots like forward and he just quickly moves his arm forward. So it looks like he's shooting.
Just watch it. I'll show it off eventually. For one of the bigger robots, he's just like armpit, armpit, armpit. That's how I always survive. Hang on, it's really one of them. Yeah, so like that. This one.
Yeah, so
It looks like he's shooting out of his armpits.
He's shooting with his hand straight and he moves it quickly. Because I don't know.
I don't know. That's what it looks like. Yeah, and then there's for like the very hard missions, there's sometimes like a trail of rings leading you to the right path, which is nice. And there's a loud motorcycle. That's not a motorcycle, is it? Lawnmower, sorry. I don't know anymore what it is. What is that?
It just sped by.
Okay, then I'm not gonna assume it's a motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, he's gonna shoot more missiles out of his armpit now, just because he can. You were really holding onto that 3DS I know, you were like holding really close. I'm just saying, it's not a bad thing. If I had it, I'd be doing that too. Okay. Yeah, so this portal opens up and then its shadows turn, and I cut that out right there because I died a couple times. And I think that's 6. Actually, I did have 8 lives before that. Never mind. So, yeah. For this part, there's like a scripted loop where I just ran off and died for no reason. And obviously it doesn't go. Yeah, right here. This is because I pressed the right button by accident and I just died for no reason. I don't know. say? Because like a minute left. Okay. So we have to end this part in about a minute. We have to end this part in like a minute because for some reason for Pinnacle Studios it won't let me create a file that's longer than 11 minutes. If I go over 11 minutes, the file will just stop creating it into an MP4 file, and I have to start over, and the computer kind of, it sort of freezes, and it's really annoying. We need to get a better capture device than Pinnacle Studios.
Let's get moving.
And so, next time we will have options. Pick it down, put it down, put it down. Alright, we're back to part 3 for Anthony. Put the mic down. Okay, report. So we are back for part 3 for Sonic 06 Kingdom Valley. Our very hard mode. You're not gonna say anything?
Hey!
Okay, I guess he doesn't have much to say.
Nope.
Okay then. So,
It's more Kingdom Valley, and it's more Shadow. What else to say?
You know, I don't know what happened to my life count. I could have scored last episode I had 6, but now I have 5.
I am really not keeping track, so I can't help you there.
Yeah, I know. I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming myself because I don't know what the heck happened. So, if the life count is different, I don't even know why. I can't explain it.
It's a mystery.
Oh wait, I forgot to cut out one of the deaths. Oh well, it's not a big deal. But let's see. I think the death is like right here. What you have to do is kill all these enemies, and then you have to like homing attack that no. After you kill all these enemies, a spring's supposed to appear, but I died, so it wouldn't work. And for all these portals, if you choose the two on the sides, like the right and left one, you just end up getting sent about 10 feet behind you. So it's not like it's a really bad thing, but it's just like a little bit of a waste of time. So yeah, just choose the middle one every time. It's never even different, which is kind of weird. So, you know, I just noticed Shadow has like a flip like recovering animation, the Sonic doesn't.
I know, Sonic was supposed to.
Yeah, he did it in the
beta.
Yeah, in the beta version. But
And also in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, I mean, no, you didn't in Adventure. But I mean, that game was like 1993 or something.
1998.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Jeez.
But it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Like,
Sonic Adventure made in 1991.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, who was he? They truly outdid themselves with this game.
Yeah, seriously.
It came out even before Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. Jesus.
When did Mario 64 come out?
1996.
Oh, that's the other death. Okay.
1996.
96? Mm-hmm. And it's probably one of my favorite Mario games. I love that game so much.
I remember playing it as a kid, but I don't like it as much as the other Mario games.
I mean, well, which one do you like more than? Like Sunshine?
I like both Galaxy and Sunshine.
I think those were the best 3D Mario games right there, if there are any others. Well, I think those were just the best Mario games anyways.
I still like the spin-offs, like the karts and the tennis and the baseball.
I'm not saying those are bad, I'd be lying out of my asshole.
Have you ever played Mario Strikers? Because I haven't.
Mario Strikers, the soccer one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I own that one, and I think I own the Wii one. They were pretty fun, but I like. Sorry, you were gonna say something?
I haven't played them. They look good.
Oh, yeah, I like the one for the GameCube. Probably because like with the Wii one, they try to add like so many power-ups to it for like every character, and it's fine. But
like each character has a signature move.
Kind of, but they're all way too overpowered. Oh. No, they're so overpowered. Like, if you hit a goalie, right away you can just score again, and if you hit your opponent, it's like everybody else is too spread out, so they can't come back and help you. So, I don't know, it's just kind of cheap. But, I don't know, I like the first one, you can headbutt people, which is obviously against the real rules of Sonic. Because, like, there's no physical combat allowed at any point. speaking of physical contact, I hate when a child just touches an enemy even if he doesn't attack them. He gets hurt, like loses rings. It's really annoying. Even like if you're supposed to jump straight up.
Yes.
And yay, we finished the level. And I got a D rank. It's not that bad.
Maybe I wasn't strong enough.
You know you need like 100,000 points to get like a S, right? Anthony, you need like 100,000 points to get an S rank on like the very hard stages.
How many did you get?
Like 12,000, 1,200. Yeah, I know. Look, this